We are all looking forward to 2023 with enthusiasm and anxiety. You know what our country is going through now. We need leadership and we need sacrifice. We should expect that we'll have differences in perspectives as to how to help our country. And if it pleases God and it's the wish of the people of Nigeria, and we win the election and we form a government, we, even inside the government, will have room to disagree as to the best way to approach the problems that we have as a country and as a people, and have to find solutions to them. So when I hear heated, impassioned disagreements in this group or in any other group, I feel like we are now practicing democracy. Your understanding of what we are doing may be different from my understanding of what we are doing. I think that a lot of our members believe that by supporting my quest for the presidency, it is a personal favor done to me, and it is a coronation of me as a person. But the way I see it is that we are forming a team to try to solve the problem of this country. I am prepared to contribute time, money, health, including my own life, if it is required, to ensure that we give the people of this country a government that will utilize their resources to the benefit of the people, where politics is not like a business or an investment for reaping profits. I have many friends who are billionaires. I have many people I know who are in business. I know many people who are political sponsors and who invest in politicians so that they can later win big contracts and nominate ministers and heads of parastatals, and they can apply for waivers and get waivers for everything. So they will own the politics, and they will own the policies, and they will own the profit. I think that we have done enough of that over the years. It is not a shock that President Buhari has not been able to look like General Buhari that we used to know. The difference between General Buhari, the firebrand, and President Buhari now is what we are trying to avoid now, where in the quest to access power, in the quest for glory, in the ego trip that you must win at all costs, you allow all kinds of people to dominate your campaign. You spend unnecessary money. You try to bribe the people instead of motivating the people. You do everything that shows desperation, and you win the power. Then you get sworn in at Eagle Square, and that's the end of the glory. Next day, problems occur in the country. You cannot solve them because those who have put their money, big money, into your campaign are all surrounding you and dominating your government. If the people of Nigeria want to solve their problem, they will have to own their own politics. I do not see any rationale where someone who is living in Abuja has to send money to people in Cross River in order just for them to hold meetings and discuss the problem of their country and find solutions to the problem facing the country. Or someone who is living in Abuja has to send money to Gombe State for people who are living in Gombe, who are facing insecurity, threats, and other problems. Or someone who is in Abuja has to send money to someone in Zamfara in order to form a government that will rescue people of Zamfara from banditry and other problems. I think that if we are working hard and we have an organization, we can mobilize resources. We know that we are going to spend billions on this campaign, but we are not going to spend money to organize people. We are going to spend money for unorganized people to implement campaign programs. But using money to mobilize people is exactly what Tinubu is doing, Atiku is doing, Tambuwa is doing, and Wike is doing, and so many other people are doing. Saraki is doing the same thing. And for those who do politics of money, I do not blame them, because that's the culture that they understand, but that is not the culture that is going to benefit their children. So if anyone feels that a person who is seeking office of president or governor or any legislative office has to suddenly become a source of money and has to send money everywhere, then we will continue to have the same set of people. I think that we are trying to start out afresh. Do not be irritated. Do not feel disrespected by the strangeness of what we are doing. But if you watch or if you participate, you will see that by the middle of the year, it will be a thing of joy and glory that this thing that looks like it is not possible has now become the cornerstone of our politics. I am not forcing anyone to work for me. I'm advising and encouraging everyone to work for their country. When we do free education, it is not my children who need free education. It may not even be your children who need free education. Maybe the children of the poor people around you. When we generate employment, it is not my children that will go and take these jobs. It is the children of those who are less privileged, so that we can have less criminals and less poor people around us. Whatever it is that comes out of this government, if we win the election, that is the beginning of our problem, because we now have to spend 4 years working 24 hours a day for the benefit of the people. I am not going to get 1 kobo richer as president of Nigeria, and I am not going to take advantage of the office to benefit my friends because they have contributed to my campaign. If the people of this generation are not ready to rescue themselves from the shackles of kleptocracy and corruption and purchase elections, then maybe the next generation will take up the challenge. My contribution is to plead with you that you should consider that politics as done by those before us is what led us to where we are today. That is why our children are crossing the deserts to go to any place other than Nigeria. That is why we have 419 in the economy. That is why you have ritualists and ritual killers, criminals, bandits, armed robbers, and all sorts of vices. I plead with you to consider that we need to turn a new leaf. I do not want to purchase an election. I am ready to contribute my money. I can contribute all of my money. After the election, I can spend billions and have no money left. If I am spending the money with compatriots who are working not because of the money, but because of the country. Anyone is free to pursue their own agenda. Everyone is free to support any candidate or to switch allegiance from one candidate to the other, but no one can escape Nigeria. You can say, I do not support Adebayo for president, no problem. But you cannot say you do not support Federal Republic of Nigeria. The elections will come and go, we will still meet ourselves in the same country. It is better for us to meet ourselves and slap our hands and say we did our best than to say we disagree over money and we kill the dream. Thank you for your time. Whether you agree with me or you do not, I'm grateful that you have taken your time to print posters, to hold meetings, to buy airtime, to have sleepless nights, to mobilize people, and to do all these wonderful things. But let me tell you, that is what citizens of great democracies do. Any country you see on television or you visit and you are impressed with their road network, with their civil government, with efficient policing, with good school system, with a fine agriculture, with fine foreign policy, with space program, with best universities, it is not because of any other thing. It is because the people of that country are participating, giving their best, spending their money. Go and read about Obama. He had no money to give anyone. I am at least today, maybe 100 times richer than how Obama was when he ran for president. Now, it is people who use their salaries and their time and everything to organize because they wanted a president that will reflect their value. You are not supporting me. You are supporting your vision for Nigeria. If anyone is supporting me, but they have no vision for Nigeria of their own, they should first stop supporting me and go and look for their own vision for Nigeria. And if their vision for Nigeria agrees with my vision for Nigeria, then they can support me. But if their vision for Nigeria does not agree with mine, they should find other compatriots whose visions agree with their own. This is not a personal project of Adewole Adebayo. I do not want to be a big man or a famous man. I just want to rescue my country from the hand of underdevelopment. Thank you.